Hello, air signs. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys doing today? This is a general timeless reading for you, focused on divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Let's take a look and see what's going on with your person. So this is for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And as I stated, it is general, so it's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this what makes sense for you, your life, your relationship, and release what does not resonate. If you are, however, interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is listed down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I will be using for this reading. All right, guys? So let's get started. Focused on energy strictly, so even though it says divine masculine, divine feminine, it could be for both male or female, so please take from it how it fits your situation. And I do tend to say him or his for divine masculine and vice versa for divine feminine, so again, take it for how it makes sense for you. All right, let's take a look at this, and let's take a look at the whole situation with your person, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, what's going on with my air signs for divine masculine energy? What do we need to know at this time? Divine masculine energy, guys. Let's take a look and see what's going on. How's the divine masculine doing at this time? Okay, very intrigued about the situation. Discover, it's so interesting, these same two cards came through for one of the other readings that I did, very similar. So if you're a cross watcher and if you happen to notice that, I just found that very interesting. So my divine masculine, very intrigued and curious about what's going on, possibly with the divine feminine, wanting to uncover certain things, certain aspects about the relationship, in a seat of power, feeling very powerful at this time. Okay, so let's take a look and see how this plays itself out, these energies in this reading. So now let's grab some messages focused on divine feminine energy. So whichever group of cards you are resonating with, let's take a look and see how the rest of this reading unfolds. Angels and spirit guides, focusing on divine feminine energy. What needs to come through here? My divine masculine feeling strong and powerful at this time, really wanting to discover things about the divine feminine, very intrigued about the whole connection. Okay, I've got a divine feminine here tapping into the crown chakra. That's all about consciousness. We also have hidden emotions. So there's something that my divine feminine is keeping hidden in her heart space. And some of you might resonate with the self-expression message coming through here. There's a lot I feel that my divine feminines want to express, but if it's being hidden at this time, perhaps she just needs a little bit more time to be able to get things off her chest and express these things to the divine masculine. And interesting too, with the addition of the crown chakra there, it's tapping into the words I know. The color violet might also be a favorite color for my divine feminines. For those of you resonating with that, it is a higher consciousness. It's the connection between your wisdom and your spiritual insight and your overall well-being. So perhaps you're quite focused on that at this time. So let's take a look and see how these focused messages play a part in this reading for air signs here. So let's continue to uncover what we need to for this reading. So let's start with the Mystic Moon oracles for you guys. Let's see what else we need to know. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see what else we need to know. What's going on between the two of you? Right now, you're not together. You're in separation. Some of you guys may have shared a family or talked about building a life together, building a family, starting a family. With this devotion card, there's still love here between the two of you. That flame for me sometimes indicates a twin flame connection between two people. And even though you're not together at this time, look at this. We've got the return card. So they want you back, and or you want this person back in your life. You guys either already had children together, or you both had children from previous relationships. And whenever this family card comes through, it could certainly represent a traditional family or a blended family for some of you. We do have received coming through here. So if you guys have been trying to reach each other through, I guess, texting, phone calls, however way you guys have been trying to reach out, they've received your messages, guys. But if there is no communication as a result of the separation, perhaps they just need more time. And I feel, again, going back to my divine feminine with these hidden emotions, there's a lot she wants to say but isn't saying right now. There's so much that's hidden inside her heart, and she's just not saying it right now. And perhaps part of that intrigued energy from the divine masculine is he's really wondering, you know, how is she doing? What is in her heart? And that's going to take the two of you being able to sit down and talk and uncover the rest of what's happening here between the two of you. Right now, money matters might be a little bit strained, either for you, air signs, or for your person. It could also be for both of you, especially if families are involved here, if you have children that you have to take care of. I've got someone coming through with that victim energy. Somebody who feels bound to a situation or tied down to something or someone. But you can ascend. There is an ascension that can happen here between the two of you. But right now, we do have a barrier that's preventing the two of you from coming together at this time. So let's take a look and see why that is. Let's add to this with the Pining Rose Love Oracle. This is a beautiful card deck that was gifted to me by Amy from Calico Moon Oracle. Whether you're familiar with her channel or not, definitely check it out. And if you're interested in purchasing her decks, all of that information is listed down below in the description box. So angels and spirit guides, focusing on my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. What else do we need to know, please? What else needs to come through here? But they want you back, despite the separation and obstacles here. They either want to come back to you, or they want you back. The desire for a reconciliation is here. And it might be my divine masculines who are really wondering if the divine feminine is even open to that at this point, especially if there's a barrier that's preventing you guys from communicating with each other. All right, we've got so close coming through. We also have drowning. Oh, wow. And we've got celebration. So part of that so close energy that I'm tapping into is it's interesting how it falls right below separation. So even though you guys are technically not together physically, they still feel so drawn to you. They still feel very close to you. Energetically, they're still feeling you as if you were there. And perhaps that's how you're feeling about them as well. With that drowning energy, I feel somebody's overwhelmed. It's falling right below family, so somebody might be really overwhelmed with their responsibilities, issues regarding money, maybe. Just drowning in all of their obligations and responsibilities, drowning in their sorrows over what happened and the connection. It could represent so many things. Just feeling like they're sinking. So this is either you, or this is your person who's feeling this way, or you both might be feeling this way. We do have celebration though. So there is a cause for celebration here tied into this connection. Remembering the good times, certainly. There's love here that's still coming through. Interesting how we have yearning falling right below return. So if you look at these two photos, we've got a male figure in that card. We have a female figure in the other. You're both wanting each other still. It's very similar energies. Yearning for a return. Yearning to hear from this person. Still thinking about one another. Wanting reconciliation, wanting to reach out. I just noticed, if you look at this photo, there are those piano keys right there. So perhaps music played a part, like music was a very integral part of this relationship maybe. Somebody could have been a musician or just loves music or played the piano, something along those lines that's tied in there for some of you. Look at this next message. We do have a cold shoulder. Female figure in the photo. So it could be my divine masculine who's reached out to the divine feminine and she's giving him the cold shoulder. She's received his messages or texts or phone calls or voice messages, whatever the case may be, and right now she's not ready to talk. Still healing from that broken heart. Hidden emotions, so much to say, but right now she's not ready to speak up. We do have a stalemate energy here. Knowing that there are choices to be made, but there is a stalemate. So it does require one of you taking that first step to remove this barrier that's standing in the way of both of you coming back together. But the desire is here. The love is here. Yes, you're not together in the physical sense right now, but energetically in the 5D, I feel you guys are still very close in your vibrations and how you connect in the 5D. Someone was ghosted in this connection. Could have been the divine feminine who ghosted the divine masculine. But my divine feminine isn't quite ready to speak right now or communicate. But look at this next message, guys. Okay, we've got there's still hope here. Followed by chemistry, followed by twin flame. I'm just looking at all of these cards here. I'm sorry. These cards are coming through in this order for a reason. Commitment. Last one, be mine. Be mine. They still want you. You still want them. There's still hope here. Amazing chemistry between the two of you. Someone is remorseful over what they've done here. Perhaps they were bad at commitment before, or you were. But things have changed. Come back, be mine. The love is still here, guys. The love is still here. Some of you guys are coming forward as a twin flame, and I did pick up off of that with this devotion card. For those who are unfamiliar, a twin flame is your mirror soul, the other half of your soul. They represent your true energetic counterpart in this lifetime. We can have many soulmates in our life because they don't just have to be romantic in nature. They could be a relative, they could be a sibling, a friend, and of course a romantic partner, but you can only have one twin flame. And I have a feeling, guys, you've met your twin flame. for those of you who are tapping into the energy of that. All right, let's add some tarot to this and let's see what else needs to come through here for you. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. What else do we need to know? This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. What else needs to come through here for my air signs at this time? What else needs to come through? Yes, look at that. See? Confirmation of a stalemate. That's the second reference to stalemate and indecision. So this might take a while for you guys to move beyond that. For now, I feel my divine feminines coming forward with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Just want to be independent, kind of want to do their own thing. Pentacles is earth energy, so for some of you, the person you're focused on or are in separation from could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who, however, is very grateful for what they do have in their life. This person could also be spending a little bit too much. Perhaps this is why there's issues going on regarding finances, or finally getting their act together in regard to their finances, because the Nine of Pentacles is pretty positive energy. Rewards, tapping into the fruits of your labor, like all of the hard work that you put into a situation. We also have the Queen of Swords coming through here. That's your very own energy, guys. If you happen to be divine feminine, you're coming through as the Queen of Swords, very sharp and assertive. You can certainly cut people out of your life that no longer deserve to be in it. You're in separation from this person for a reason, but I feel you still care for them, you still love them. You guys are coming forward as twin flames. The desire to come back is still here. But yeah, if you're giving your person the cold shoulder right now, if there is that stalemate, feel like you're drowning, you might just need a little bit more time to work through those darker, challenging emotions. But I do feel here, given time, a lot of healing can actually happen between the two of you, and you will have the opportunity to get things off your chest and really say what it is that you need to say. We've got the Chariot card coming through here. That is Cancer energy, water, charging ahead, moving forward. So there's the movement that we need. That's the energy that we need in order for you guys to get beyond where you're at to overcome the challenges. Because this is a very positive card. That Chariot card is indicative of a triumphant outcome between the two of you. Very successful. And I love how it is victory over financial problems. So those of you guys who are going through that, I do feel you will overcome that. And if you know you've just been spending a little bit too much, or you're living from paycheck to paycheck, not because of all the bills you got to pay, but because you've just been very careless in your spending habits, you can overcome that as well. That's a part of the Chariot. But yeah, this is tapping into success and confidence. And I feel when something heavy has gone down in a relationship that brings you into separation, it definitely affects how you see yourself, your self-confidence. It's all affected. And the Chariot helps you to regain that. We do have the Three of Cups here. For me, that ties into third-party situations, but it's also a beautiful card about celebration and community. So Cups, once again, is water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is tied into your friendships, people that are there for you when you need them, and possibly remembering the good times when you were celebrating a special occasion, or just the wonderful times that you spent together. It's tied into that. Hanging out with friends and just enjoying each other's company. We also have the Queen of Cups coming through here. This Queen of Cups is very intuitive and sensitive. So more water energy there. So my divine feminines, you are coming forward as a queen, whether you're coming forward as the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Cups. You know what it is that you want to do, what it is that you are wanting moving forward. We have the King of Wands right after that. Very fiery energy from that king. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for some of you. This is a visionary leader right here. Could be an entrepreneur that you're dealing with, someone who's got their own business. This person is a true leader. And look at this. We've got the Ten of Cups. Contentment and joy coming through for my air signs. So despite where you guys are at currently, I do feel with the Ten of Cups coming through here, you guys can overcome this. You can find happiness and fulfillment with this person that is coming through as your twin flame, if you identify with that. And again, if they were really bad at commitment before, that's changing or will change, because now they are ready to allow a cycle to come to completion and bring you this happiness that you deserve. This is something that you both deserve, and you can now manifest this. This is true happiness between the two of you. So yes, there are challenges here. Right now, you guys are at a stalemate because there is still some hurt feelings going on here. Conversations that haven't happened. Ultimately, this is where you guys are headed. Okay, so let's add some romance angels to this. Let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. What else do we need at this time? What else do we need? Let's take a look. For my air signs, whoa, flying out the deck. We also have the retreat card. We've got red flags, the separation card, and the honeymoon card. I'm guided to pull these next two, get to know each other, and this could be the one. Okay, so keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. This person that you are in separation from may have been unlike anyone that you've ever met. They just didn't fall in that same category as anybody else that you were attracted to. And they're coming forward for some of you as your soulmate. So whether you identify with soulmate or twin flame doesn't really matter. They're both being represented in this reading. We also have that retreat card. It's time to disconnect from the world. And there is a married couple in that photo. Some of you guys may have been married, had a family, but you're in separation. Part of this retreat energy is backing away from somebody, but it's also taking the time to just disconnect from the world, as this card states, so that you guys can work on your issues together and not have the whole world interfering in what it is that you're trying to accomplish, is to repair the damage in your relationship and to just start over and find balance in each other once again. Find the love that's been there between the two of you. Get out of that stalemate energy. Make a choice, one way or the other, to either walk away from a connection once and for all, or to build upon it and work on the partnership. So whichever side of the fence you fall on. Those of you who are in separation, these red flags contributed to that separation. So in order to work on the partnership, whatever these red flags represent, that needs to be worked on. Interesting, you know, we just got out of the holiday season and we've got that honeymoon card coming forward. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Perhaps you guys had taken a trip with your person, recovering from whatever issues you guys had dealt with. And or for some of you, something happened after that trip that brought you guys into separation. What I do feel here is, however way it's playing itself out in your situation, there's the ability here to work on those challenges. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this boils down to two people just being able to sit down and talk about anything and everything, whatever the issues represent in your situation, because it's different for everybody. Because even though we feel like we've been with someone for a long time and we should know everything about them, sometimes when we have issues that bring us into separation from someone, it really helps to see someone in a different light, and it does help to just sit down and talk and rediscover other things about that person, dig a little bit deeper and see truly where it is that they're coming from, because they're the one for you. Maybe you've already known this. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And sometimes, you know, we try to seek it out elsewhere and we don't realize it's right next to us, or it's right under our nose. They've always been there, or you've always been there. And it's now time to recognize that the search is over. You know, your person, the one that you've been guided to spend this lifetime with, they've been with you. Not to say that it's been an easy journey, because I feel for some of you, whoever's resonating with this, you've had your challenges, no doubt about that. That's why you're in separation. But I feel that there are amazing elements between the two of you that's represented here. That's part of the reason why they want you back. That's part of the reason why you're still thinking about each other. You can remove this barrier if you guys can both work on it. There is an ascension that can happen between the two of you. They do apologize for what they've done, and or this is something that you need to do. Tremendous chemistry in this connection, and there's still hope here. So I wouldn't quite give up on this person quite yet, guys. There is still hope that is being represented here. Wow. All right, so let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides for my air signs. What else do we need to know for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini? One thing for sure, your person, whoever it is you're focused on, they want you back. For those that this is coming through for, you're in separation, you're not together at this time. Yes, something came between the two of you that drove a wedge in this connection. You're not together right now, but the love is here, the chemistry is here. They are sorry for what they've done. It's going to take time for healing and hurt feelings to heal. But there is still hope here. That is the main message that's coming through here. Where there is hope, there's always the opportunity to overcome. You guys can still work through this, especially if there are families involved here. You can still work through this, guys. And remember, you've got the Ten of Cups. Angels and spirit guides for my air signs. Okay. Passion. Yes. All right. We've already known this, that there's a lot of passion between the two of you. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And it's so true. Only time will tell, because it is going to take time. What you guys have been through, it was not easy. You're still going through that journey. So allow time to happen. Allow time to unfold. To take you on to the next chapter of this connection. I feel eventually your person will be in a better space to be more open to talking and really addressing whatever these red flags represent. You're both yearning for each other. You both want to come back together. If you're open to healing your relationship, healing that broken heart, if you're both open to that, time will bring you guys back together. So let's grab some dialogue messages focused on your person, air signs. This is another deck by Amy from Calico Moon Oracle. This is the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck. So let's take a look and see, focused on your person, air signs, what is it that they would want to say to you if they could, and or what is it that you would want to say to them if you had the opportunity. So we'll grab a few messages from this deck and take it for whichever ones you are resonating with. Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. What else do we need to know at this time? Who needs to speak up? Is it my air signs, or is it the other person, or both of you? Who needs to speak up here? My divine feminine has a lot of hidden emotions, has a lot to say, but is not speaking up quite yet. So maybe this is it. We have unfinished business. Yeah, you sure do. You sure do. It's not over between the two of you. Look at this next message. I won't be able to keep myself from reaching out much longer. It's just a matter of time, guys. I'm telling you. It's just a matter of time before you hear from this person and or they hear from you, however way that's going to play itself out. Look at this. I miss the passion. Here's the passion. It's right here. You can have that once again with your person. I already knew that. We are connecting in the 5D. Exactly. Just like I mentioned earlier, that's where you guys are connecting right now. You're in separation in the 3D, no doubt about that. But look at this, you know, you're still very close in the 5D. Next message. I love you more than you are aware. Perhaps you really needed to hear that. And or this is what your person has been really wanting to say to you, or you to them. I'm keeping tabs on you. Someone's checking you out from a distance, or this is something that you're both doing. Social media. Your silence makes me wonder about you. Of course. You know, especially when you're getting the cold shoulder from somebody. You know, you're reaching out, but they're not responding. Especially my divine masculines to the divine feminine. So it could be my divine masculine who's really wondering, what's going on? You have been on my mind. I really do feel that you both still think about each other. You do. I'm spying on you. Very similar energy from the I'm keeping tabs on you message. And last one. I will come back for you. They'll be back. And or you'll be back. But it is just a matter of time here, guys, before you and this person reconnect in the 3D. Right now, as this card states, we are connecting in the 5D. You're still feeling each other's vibrations, energies, love in the 5D. And that's what's going to draw you guys back into the 3D, because the love is still there. The desire to come back is still here. Yes, it might take some time, but I feel it's eventual. There's a really good chance that you guys can work this out. All right, so let's close this out, air signs, with some healing messages. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Please bring forward some healing messages for my air signs. For my air signs. Healing messages, please, for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We do have playfulness coming through here. We have divine timing as well. All right, guys. So I feel when we go through something painful in our lives, we forget that there are other aspects of our lives that we could allow ourselves to have a good time, because we're so brought down emotionally by something painful that we're going through. So allow this playful energy to come back into your heart space. We also have divine timing coming through here. This situation requires time. Divine timing is at play here. So we're on the universe's time clock, not our own. This is going to happen when it's meant to. And if you guys are on the same page of wanting the same thing, which is to come back together, just have some patience to see this through, because the energies are here. The love is here. The desire to come back together, it's here. So hang tight, guys. I have a feeling that you will eventually hear from this person, and you guys will have the opportunity to just sit down and talk and overcome the challenges and work on your partnership once again. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to leave this one. I hope that whatever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it offered you clarity in your situation. If you are interested in your own private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will be back real soon, guys, with more readings for you. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.